Okay, so we just finished intros. We're sick with that. Let's go. All right, let's talk about how we do teal. So we're doing topic sentences first. But let's talk overall about teal, okay? I know you've heard about it. The problem is you're not always using it and you're not always using it right. So I'm going to keep telling you about it until every single one of you gets it right. So if you think you're sick of hearing it, imagine how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, I've been teaching this for 15 years and I'm still here. So every paragraph in an analytical essay must use teal. Okay, not your intro, not your conclusion, but the actual paragraphs. Okay, now because you are big kids now, you can't just use one evidence and explanation. What you guys are writing now is like teal. Okay, you're writing topic sentence, evidence, explanation, maybe even evidence, explanation, and then link. Okay. Now you're layering your evidence because it gives you more depth to your essay. So for instance, when you're arguing with your mum and your mum's like, nah, you can't go to the party. And you're like, well, if you give her one reason why you should go, it's not very convincing. If you give her two, it's more convincing. If you give her 3, 4, 5, 10, you are more convincing. See what I mean? So, other things to note about essay writing, I think in general, is never use the words I, me, my, we, our, us, unless it's in a quote. Okay, the reason for that is that you don't speak in first person or first person plural when you're writing an essay because it's a really formal type of writing, okay? So you shouldn't be talking in I or we, which is first person plural. Other things to keep in mind, and these are merely kind of like because the writing is so formal, is you don't start sentences with and, but, because, so, with, or. Okay? You use those words to join two sentences together. You don't use them to start sentences, particularly when we're talking about formal types of writing. So, just a tip. Okay, so let's talk about topic sentences. Okay, now this isn't some weird like picture of like, I don't know, like you know how people are afraid of like holes? That's not that. That's the rock that they put the coins in, you know, in the book, whatever. So topic sentences. Okay, why do you need a topic sentence? It tells the reader exactly what you are going to talk about in this paragraph. It's like the introduction to the paragraph. So it's super important and you can't skimp on it, okay? It shouldn't have any evidence in there. Okay, it should merely be a statement of what the argument is. Okay, one sentence that tells me what your argument is in this paragraph, remembering that you have one argument per paragraph. Okay, so what you should also try and do in your topic sentence is to try and have some key words to show your marker that you're answering the question. Okay, the start of each paragraph is where your marker takes the most interest. So you want to ensure that from the get-go of each paragraph that they are absolutely certain you're going to answer the question. Okay, so here is my example down here. Okay, Brooke chooses to portray many of the male characters in her text as unforgivably weak during times of crisis. Okay, nothing fancy there. I literally just state what my argument is in the paragraph. The argument for this paragraph is, yes, there are male characters in her text that are unforgivably weak. That's all. That's my topic sentence. Literally as simple as that. And that is topic sentences, I guess. So, catch.